Sohag, the land of dreams. Sohag is very rich in its tourism places. It has a huge cultural heritage from different ages, Pharaonic, Greek, Roman, Coptic, and Islamic monuments. The geographical location. Sohag lies 476 km from Cairo and 412 km from Aswan. It covers an area of about 11,022 square kilometers and it has a headquarters. People in Sohag are known for their hospitality, honor, and generosity. The logo of the governorate. It's a pharaonic cartouche. It is the picture of the head of King Mena who united the north and the south of ancient Egypt, wearing the double-sized crown. Mena was born at Tina, near El Baliana nowadays. The National Day of Sohag. The governorate celebrates the Day of Sohag at the 10th of April, when the people of Johanna could defeat the French army in 1799. The Temple of Seti I. It was built in 1318 BC, and it's completed at the beginning of the age of Ramses II in 1304 BC. This temple is very important because it has 7 compartments in its sacred hall, unlike the other temples, which have 3 compartments devoted only for the Holy Trinity. The Temple of Seti still keeps parts of its original ceiling with its brilliant, colorful ornaments, which include the names of 167 kings from the age of Mena till the age of Ramses II in a completed state. The monuments there tells about the Battle of Kadesh under the leadership of Ramses II. There is also a text for King Ramses II which explains how he completed his father's temple. Al-Uzuriyon. It has been built by the Seti I. It's a memorial tomb for the goddess Osiris. It includes the Book of the Dead, the gates, and the caves. These books explain how the spirit transfers to the lower world. The Temple of Ramses II. It has been built by Ramses II. It's next to the Temple of Seti I, but it's smaller and simpler. And it has a chain of beautiful scenes. The outside of the temple has been decorated by views from Kadesh battles. Akhmim. The Temple of Ramses II in Akhmim. The statue of Princess Meritamun. It has been discovered in 1981. It's the greatest statues for a pharaonic wife. It's made from calci rock and it is snow white. Its height is 12 meters and its weight is 31 tons. The temple also includes two statues for Ramses II as well as a Roman statue with its head cut. It may be for Venus, the goddess of love and beauty. The temple also includes pillars and remains of walls, as well as four walls that go back to the Roman age. El-Hawawish tombs lie on the eastern mountains at the 10 kilometers from Sohag. It's considered the greatest graves. From the ancient Egypt, which is carved in the mountains, two tombs include 800 graves. 60 of them still keep some of their views, and another 5 still keep their views nearly complete. Sohag district. Atrap's district. Atrap's district lies to the west of Sohag city. It's 7 kilometers from the Nag el-Sheikh Hamad. Its monumental ruins that cover 30 fadan are two temples. One of them goes back to the age of Bathlemos IX. It still keeps many paintings. The other is still under discovery. There are also many tombs carved in the mountains. The tombs of El Hagarsa. It lies on the west bank of the Nile. It's 8 kilometers to the south of Sohag. It has many tombs carved in the rock. These tombs keep their clear painting that go back to the fourth family. The Coptic monuments. Sohag district is well known for its important Coptic monuments. It is the oldest monastery all over Egypt. The White Monastery and the Red Monastery. They go back to the 4th century. Monastery of El Ambashnoda, the White Monastery. It's 8 kilometers from Sohag. It's one of the old monasteries which was built with white rocks. It has a pillar's hall. It has also an altar which goes back to the second half of the 11th century. It has been built in 441 AC from the ruins of pharaonic building. Monastery of El Ambabshay. It's 3 kilometers north of the White Monastery. It was built with red bricks. This is why it's called the Red Monastery. It has wonderful doors. It has also big areas of wall drawings. It has been built by Saint Bigol or Bishai. Akhmim district. Abu Sifan Church. It's a square area covered with 4 domes, the front of 3 altars, which are covered with 3 semi-domes. The church lies in the front of Sidi Muslim Mosque. The minarets of the mosque and the church embrace each other. The church goes back to the 17th century. The church of Seddimiana. It lies near the city market. There is also a church by the name of Virgin Mary. Islamic monuments. Sohag Governorate is rich in its Islamic monuments, with its unique architecture feature. The most important Islamic monuments are the ancient mosque. It lies at El Farshuti Square in El Kisariya in the middle of Sohag. It goes back to the age of Khalif al-Hafiz Lidinillah al-Fatimi in 527 Hijri. The mosque has a board with an ordinance written on it from the Sultan al-Buri. Al-Arif Billah Mosque. It's one of the most famous mosques in Sohag. It goes back to the 8th century of Hijra. It has been rebuilt in 1968 AC. There is also the tomb of Murad Beg, who was the governor of Upper Egypt at El Mamalik day, who was buried next to the tomb of El Sheikh Al-Arif, next to the mosque. الأول Islamic monuments in Akhmim. There is some architecture monuments in Akhmim. They are all go back to the Ottomani age. The Mosque of Al-Amir Hassan lies on the north side of Al-Amir Hassan Street, the son of Al-Amir Muhammad, 1117 Hijri, and it has been finished in 1121 Hijri. It distinguishes head with its wooden pillars. Though this was not familiar in Egypt's mosques. The mosque and the minaret of Prince Muhammad that go back to the Ottomani age. The minaret is similar to the minaret of the Prince Hassan Mosque, and it's only part that remains from the mosque. It consists of 3 floors. The Islamic monuments in Girga. Girga was the center of Islamic rule in the south of Egypt. It has a big treasure of Islamic monuments. The most important of them are El Porcelain Mosque. It has 4 ornamented slabs that cover the wall of the Qibla and same parts of the walls. It has been constructed by Prince Muhammad Beg. The mosque lies at Al-Kasariya in Erja, in Girga. The walls are built with burning bricks, while the entrance was built by stones. The minaret of Al-Mutwalli. It's one of the most important remaining minarets. It consists of 3 floors. Its height is about 20 meters. Sohag Regional Museum for Monuments. It has been built on the eastern bank of the Nile, on an area of about 600 square meters. More than 5,000 monumental pieces have been chosen to be displayed in this museum. They are all found buried under the lands of the governorate. Entertaining places in Sohag. Tourism camp in El Kauthar. It's the biggest amusing camp and places for receiving the visitors. It has green areas, wooden halls, and places for building tents. The Island of Flowers. It's an interesting place or island in the middle of the Nile. The village house in Abydos. This cafeteria represents the daily life in the Egyptian village, using palm leaves and mud. It also presents the famous food of the governorate. What's the governorate famous for? Textile industry in Akhmim. Akhmim is well known for its textile industry since the pharaoh's time. At the Roman age, Akhmim was famous for its silk textile industry and many other small manual industries. Folk arts. These arts are connected with customs and traditions that distinguish the southern citizens and their culture, which have been constructed all over thousands of years. These folk arts are introduced through dancing show like the stick dance, el rababa, el mold, anklet, and nawad in Nil. The places of accommodation: El Nile Hotel, the House of Life in El Balyana, El Safa Hotel, El Zuhur Cabana, El Kauthar Village.